Hello? Are we all met?
Well, I certainly hope so.
What is going on, my survivors? It's me, Papa the Survivor, the VTuber survivor from the future, and I am back to streaming. Okay, I apologize. I didn't hit record because I was also troubleshooting some stuff, so I initially went live, and then I ended the stream, and then I went live again, and I ended the stream. I was just trying to figure out how to fix this connection thing going on. Oh, but man, okay, we're gonna have some dropped frames of the stream. But yeah, I said I would try and get a quick stream going. Yeah, I basically wanted to do a quick Zatsudan because we haven't done one in a long time. We haven't done one in a couple years, I think. Yeah, we haven't done one in years. But yeah, I really did want to come back to you guys because now I'm ready. I finally feel like I'm ready. But first of all, let me explain what happened. So this was about 2 months ago. My computer, or the computer, derped out. And it had 3 issues going on. Issue number 1, it needed to be cleaned out. That got taken care of. It got cleaned out. New thermal paste got applied to the CPU, so it should be good to go for smooth gaming. Problem number 2, the hard drive. It's not running off of an SSD. I know. When we built this thing, we got a hard drive instead of an SSD. I don't know what we were thinking. But yeah, only reason the computer was super slow back then is because we were booting off of a hard drive that was almost completely full. So, got an SSD installed, and we were booting off of that, and the computer is now faster with loading and responses. Problem number 3, the graphics card. The graphics card pretty much was at end of life. Yeah, it was a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060. So yeah, it's an old card. So yeah, again, I know it's an old card. It's 5 years old now. So yeah, it pretty much didn't want to work anymore for higher end games. And I knew it wouldn't work for streaming either. So I had to go and buy a new card that would be compatible with everything we have right now. So I got the NVIDIA RTX 2060 Super. And whoo boy, it is doing some good work. I don't know what that means for streaming, because we are dropping frames. And we were at low connection. I don't know why, even though we were wired. I'll probably figure that out sometime after stream, or maybe tomorrow. I'll probably talk about all that stuff later. But yeah, I pretty much had to spend like 100... Let's see, pretty much need to spend like $320 trying to fix this computer, but yeah, we're good to go. Well, maybe closer to $350 Oh, but you know what? It'll last definitely like a few more years, maybe. Because I think I'm probably going to be investing in my own setup sometime in the future. I don't know when. But I'll get to that later anyways. So what I did want to talk about, October. Yeah, I didn't get to do any Spooktober stuff. What I pretty much was doing was just working, just working, and then gaming. But lightweight gaming. I really couldn't play Helldivers. I couldn't play Shadow of War. I don't think Yakuza would have fared better. Only games I really could play were Plants vs. Zombies, Civ 6, and Minecraft. Those are the games. Oh, and Balloons TD6. Those were really the only games I could play. I couldn't really play anything else. Because those again are lightweight games. They cause less wear and tear on the old GPU. So I think I was just more focused on working, and then I was more focused on working, I guess. Not a lot of things happened, honestly. Like my life has been like really just routine based, repetitive, and for the most part boring. I'm not gonna lie. But in terms of work, I was working on a one-man show at this small intimate theater that I started working on back in the summer. Not the big old amphitheater that I tell you guys about, but it's a smaller theater. But it was actually a really good show. At first, I didn't know what it was going to be. I'm not going to spoil the show, because if I say what the show was, you guys are going to look up the show, see where it's showing, and and then that's going to dox me. So yeah, I'm not going to say what the show was. Sorry, I just took a drink. Oh. Yeah, so I looked over the script, and it really gave me a different perspective of the person the show or the play was talking about, because it's based off of this one man's memoirs, like pretty much his early life, serving in the military, being a general in World War II, and then basically being the leader of a nation, and then having to handle the Cold War. I guess I could say that, and I think that'll keep me fine. Yeah, but it was a really good show. I liked working with the actor. He's an older actor, a Tony Award-winning actor. Yeah, not a lot of people can say that. I got to do a show with a Tony Award-winning actor. From, like, old school Broadway. But, anyways, besides that, that was work. And I did that from mid-October through just last week. And then I didn't really do anything on I worked on Halloween. Yeah, so the only thing I really did on Halloween was just carve the pumpkin, eat candy, and watch spooky movies. Well, Halloween movies. But the entire 5 days leading up to it, I was watching some stuff. Was there really a movie that I was watching that stood out to me? Oh, The Witch, the 2016 movie starring Anya Taylor-Joy. And basically, well, the movie's almost a decade old right now, so my apologies. There is motorcycles going incredibly fast on the freaking freeway right near my window. Now, of course, I have background audio canceled. So glad I figured out noise cancellation today before I streamed. But it'll still pick up some loud sounds in the background. But, I mean, I came with stuff to talk about. I came with stuff to yap about. It's hard to put it into actual words. I'm vocalizing for no reason. Think, brain. Think. Think. I think. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Whenever something distracts me, I think I have ADHD and I don't know it. I just didn't get diagnosed for it. That might be the case. Let's see. Talked about the computer. Talked about my monotonous life. Talked about the show and work. Oh yeah. I guess for streaming going forward. No, I'll save that for later. What's been going on recently, dude? Dude, I'm gone for 2 months and freaking the whole world and the internet just want to pop off. It's so weird. Also, the music's a little quiet, so let me. There we go. Yeah, I don't get it, dude. I was gone for 2 months and everything wanted to happen. The government getting shut down. I know I don't really talk about. No, it's not a political thing. Will it be a political thing? Oh, Collargate. Dude, Collargate was funny trying to keep up with. It's so crazy. So in case you don't know what Collargate is, like if you're out touching grass and you're not chronically online like I am, Twitch streamer Hassan Piker is basically accused of using a shock collar on his dog. And basically some streamers are saying, "Oh, he shocked his dog." Other streamers are saying, "No, he didn't. The dog's foot got caught or stuff." And stuff like that. Oh, but yeah, it was a crazy few weeks of trying to figure that out. But all because a good part of the internet just don't like Hassan. I personally am not a fan of him, just because. Okay, this is a hot take. I normally don't do hot takes and I stay neutral, but I believe he is a grifter. Okay, I do not believe that he believes what he is spouting. I think it's all just for the clicks, all just to entice his audience. Oh, I hope he doesn't come after. No, I'm too small. He's not gonna come after me for this. But yeah, I think he is basically like a linchpin in the Twitch streamer ecosystem, and if he were to leave, if something were to happen to where he is not affiliated with Twitch anymore, I think a lot of creators would be shaking in their boots because they lost their plug. And I'm not gonna name names. I'm already talking about Hassan, and I normally don't do that. I normally don't talk bad about, streamers that are outside of this space. You know what I mean? Well, that was Collargate. What else had happened in the VTuber world? Well, VShojo imploded back in the summer, and I was still streaming by then. HoloLive. I guess when it comes to HoloLive, Hiyadoshi Ao-kun sadly had to graduate due to health problems. Apparently, it's mental health problems, I think. Yeah, mental health problems. Apparently, it's like really bad. So that's sad. It's sad that we lost another HoloLive member. 2025's got hands for everybody, and HoloLive is not safe from it either. So yeah, it sucks that she left. Wish we had more time with her. But apparently, I think there's something going around called the Curse of 4, to where if there is a generation with more than 4 people, like a 5th member or a 6th member, they're just going to keep losing members after 2 years. At least I think. But I mean, there's only... I think there's only one gen left with only... Yeah, one... Actually, no. Hollow Stars Tempest has 6 people. Well, they initially had 8, and then they lost 2, so now they have 6. Well, that generation was divided into 2 waves, but... I don't know if it counts. I don't know. Anyways, with the girls... The only generation with 5 people still is Gen 0, and that is crazy. Gen 1 minus Fubuki has 3. Gen 2 has 3. Gen 3 still has 4, thankfully. Gen 4 has 4. Gen 5 has always had 4. Minus Mano Alo. She was pretty much done on arrival. Gen 6 has 4. The Indonesian gens always have 3. I don't think anyone's gonna leave Hololive Indo for a long time, because I guess they're making bank there. And EN Myth is down to 3, Promise is down to 3, and Advent and Justice are still hanging on with their 4, and then Advent 4.5 or 5. I don't know. I don't know how to count Fuomoko. I think I count Fuomoko as one unit, because I can't imagine one of them leaves, the other one stays. No, I'd imagine they'd both leave, so I count them as one. But, yeah, and yeah, there was so much stuff happening in the VTuber sphere, like, before I left, like the Cinder stuff happened, and the Adora Bunny stuff happened, and then Cinder came back, but everyone's kind of like, whatever, just stay out of our way. And then, I guess Bao got cut up in some stuff. Bao the Whale. I love that girl. She is freaking hilarious. She's got an amazing voice. She really has a knack for this. I just think she needs to stay off of Twitter. I think that's what she needs to do. Like, I remember back in 2023, she was getting flack, and then she took time off of Twitter, called it a hellspace, which it is, and I don't know why. I don't even post a whole lot on Twitter. I just post my schedules and when I stream on Twitter. I don't even freaking do updates on Twitter anymore. That's what she should do. She should just keep Twitter for, like, her PR manager or something. So that way it doesn't come back to her. Unless it gets in her comments. I don't know. Oh, but yeah, it's been crazy. What else happened? I know something else happened recently. Newsworthy? Dude, there's so much stuff going on in the world today that I really can't keep track. It's like my brain has gotten selective recently. Oh, okay. This is fairly recent. So, apparently the Epstein files are going to drop. That is crazy. Cause first they said we're gonna drop them, and then they said, what files? We're not dropping any files. And then they basically did a whole vote to say, hey, let's drop the files, and now they're dropping them again. And I'm pretty sure whatever was in it is, like, just gonna show redacted or a black screen or something, or it's just stuff we already know, which in this case is it will be a nothing burger if that's the case. Or the email leaks. The email leaks of of the dog who barks in Bubba. I'm not gonna get any more into that other than make of it what you will. But it's been a funny meme. It's been a really funny meme. What else? Oh, Sora AI. The whole Sora AI coming out in those videos. Okay, here's my take on AI. I do not believe it should be used in the professional setting, or in the professional creative setting of visual or performing art. So, yeah, not for visual art, like photographs, images, paintings, etc. Or performing arts, so television, film, live theater. I do not believe AI should be used for that. However, if you use AI in your personal life, or like ChatGPT, or just messing around and having fun, that is okay. But I would say there should be some sort of disclaimer if you are making Sora videos, being like all footage you see here is fictional and not real, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's basically it's a the genie is out of the lamp scenario, and there's no putting it back in. So basically, just gotta make most of it. Oh, TwitchCon! That's what also happened. Everything that happened at TwitchCon. Okay, so I wasn't at TwitchCon. I'm probably never gonna go to TwitchCon because it sucks. It sucked 2 years ago. No, it sucked 3 years ago in 2022. It was mid in 2023. It sucked last year, and basically it was abysmal this year. There are so many things that went wrong. Like, first of all of the VTubers that showed up there, you know, like in cosplay or wearing masks or whatever, they were basically told, like, hey, you need to remove your mask. It happened with so many people. It happened with Doki. It happened with Up. It's ruining people's privacy and anonymity. And, of course, as VTubers, we like to remain, you know, as private and anonymous as per our wants. And that should be respected. It's a right that should be respected. It doesn't matter what Twitch says. And also, there are streamers that brought bodyguards with them, which I, for the most part, is safe, because as streamers who deal with parasocial Andes and crazy fans, there can be some stalker behavior that happens. That happened with popular streamer Emiru, who I like. You know, I don't watch her streams, but I do watch some of her clips here and there. She's okay. She's cool. But what happened to her should not have happened to anyone. Cheap viewers. I really gotta fix that. But forgive me. Oh yeah, that's gone. Okay, good, that's gone. But yeah, as I was saying, Emiru basically getting attacked at TwitchCon. That is something that should absolutely 100% never happen. And Twitch failed. Twitch freaking dropped the ball on it. Even the CEO of this site, Dan Clancy, pretty much waved it off. So yeah, ever since then, I've pretty much been thinking about maybe I should transition, but slowly, because Twitch is still around. It's not doing as good as it has been, but I should probably try and figure out how to dual stream between here and YouTube, because I at least have a YouTube presence. I just need to look into that. So I'll look into dual streaming. I'll look into trying to fix this dropped frame bitrate stuff that's happening. And, yeah, hopefully I can fix this. Let's see. That was another big thing that happened. And now we are in November. And we're almost at the end of the year. This year went by too quick. Gosh, I still remember being in Las Vegas at the beginning of the year. That's crazy. So let's see. This November, it's pretty much just been work. And I tried finding opportunities to stream earlier this week, but again, it's the week of Thanksgiving. I've had to help around here and there. I tried to stream on Tuesday, but I completely forgot. I had to I had to reset all of my OBS stuff. So yeah, which is why you see the new starting soon screen. You will be seeing a new be right back screen and a new see you later screen, which I think look good. It's not something that I made, it's something that I pretty much just got. Just for convenience. But I like it. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what else. Oh, okay. So I was able to treat myself thanks to the money I've been earning, and I got myself a Lenovo Legion Go. If you don't know what that is, think the Steam Deck, but Windows-based and bigger and bulkier. And I like it so far. I haven't been playing on it too much. I've been trying to get it set for emulating off of a micro SD card. So far, it's able to run NES games, SNES games, and 64 games, and GameCube games. Pretty smoothly. I just need to work around with the settings here and there, but it pretty much runs well. I still need to test Wii U, and Switch. And then eventually, I'll put PlayStation stuff on there, Sega stuff on there, hopefully original Xbox stuff. I'm hoping. And then and PSP, but that'll be part of PlayStation. And then I will try putting some Steam games that I do want to take with me on the go on the device as well. And then I need to get a whole bunch of accessories for it, because that'll probably be like my main personal gaming setup. And then this computer will just be a streaming setup. But eventually, I will make a small form factor PC that I will primarily use for streaming. I probably won't do it here. I'll probably save it for somewhere else. But if it's small form factor, it'll be portable. So that could be like a streaming setup on the go. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh yeah, yesterday was Thanksgiving, so happy belated Thanksgiving. I know I normally don't stream on Thanksgiving, which is no surprise. But yeah, I posted a pic of all the food I ate. Of course, I had some cuts of turkey breast, some mashed potatoes, some mac and cheese, and a dinner roll. I actually had 2 servings. I was able to have 2 servings, and then I took a fat nap. But no, it was nice. It was nice. I know Thanksgiving, obviously, isn't celebrated everywhere else. It's only celebrated in the US and Canada, but at 2 different times. But yeah, I would just say it is a really good way. A really good way to just get people together, eat food, enjoy each other's company. Like, it's literally just having a big old feast, like, once a year, and then enjoying some sports. Or whatever. Or movies. Any kind of pastime. So yeah, definitely something to try out. Like, doesn't necessarily have to be family, it could also be friends. There's Friendsgiving. Friends do that. Which I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what the Thanksgiving situation was gonna be for me this year, so I was considering, hey, maybe I'll just do a Friendsgiving. Yeah. Other than that, I guess I can talk about. Oh, okay. I know what else just happened. I know what else just popped up. The Steam machine, and the Steam controller, and the Steam frames. Dude, Valve has knocked it out of the park with this one. They're launching a console PC hybrid version of the Steam Deck called the Steam Machine, or as I like to call it, the GameCube. The GameCube. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna get it because I already have my Lenovo Legion Go. Which, once I get a docking station and everything, if I do want to plug it into a TV, I can. But other than that, I'm honestly fine chilling. But no, I can see the appeal of it. But another reason being why I didn't want to like halt everything and then invest in it is because it's Linux based. And while I have been interested in Linux recently, I recently made a Linux Mint stick for my laptop. So maybe after the new year, I'll just turn my laptop into a Linux Mint laptop instead of a Windows laptop. Besides that, reason being why I'm still on Windows is because the Xenoverse 2 modding tools are not compatible with Linux. Yeah, that's the only downside. And for 10 plus years, no one has been able to make any alternative modding tools, like any alternative mod managers or mod managers or patchers or anything. There's only been one person putting out modding tools, and he's pretty much the linchpin. But yeah, it is a bit sad that the modding community is not as big as it used to be. And I do wish there were more modders and more people making mod managers. There's 2 mod managers out for, what do you call it? Helldivers 2. Yes. There's a Helldivers mod manager and then the Arsenal mod manager. But for some reason, when I tried loading up Helldivers again, the mod managers just won't work for whatever reason. But my game still runs modded. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know what it is. But I imagine when the update for Helldivers comes out, I'll probably need to uninstall, reinstall, and verify the game, and hopefully it works. Or I'll probably just play it on my Lenovo Legion Go. But I know you're probably wondering, Papa, why are you against Linux? Why are you against Windows and for Linux? Because Windows has been getting terrible. I mean, I'm still running on Windows 10 on this, and I can't upgrade to Windows 11 because it's not supported. However, there is a method that I will probably try somewhere down the line that is like a bypass that'll make this PC update to Windows 11. But also, Windows is just so bloated with Copilot and everything. But it's good because I bought I didn't buy one. I downloaded a debloater on my Legion Go called Winhanced. Basically, you install it, you run it, you do the recommended debloat, and it basically uninstalls all the unnecessary stuff and installs the stuff that you only need. And you can even use it as a custom installer for stuff that you do want, like any non-Windows software. Like it literally does it in minutes. Like downloading it takes some time, installing it takes some time, but once it's installed, it debloats everything in minutes. And it's definitely a lot more trustworthy than having to use other debloaters. Like there's Tiny11 and there's Talon, but those honestly require like freshly updated versions, or freshly updated and installed versions of Windows, and this is Windows 10. I'm like, it's fine, it's all good. Winhanced is just it's a safe uninstall everything and install the stuff you do want, and then format Windows the way you do want. But yeah, that's pretty much how November's been. Oh yeah, there's some games that have come out that I really want to get into. Dispatch is one of them. If you played any of the Telltale games, like The Walking Dead, or The Wolf Among Us, or the Batman game. If you're familiar with any of those like story-based ones first, gameplay mechanics second kind of games, Dispatch is really good. It's a really good cast. Aaron Paul, Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad is the main character, and then you've got a whole bunch of VAs and then just internet personalities. Charlie is Sonar the bad guy. Jacksepticeye is Punch Up, the big strong Irish dude. You got Laura Bailey as Invisigal. Alana Pierce as the tiefling looking lady. I haven't seen any gameplay of it. All I know is Charlie doing the you gonna eat those Twinks? But it's so cool. I do want to give it a... It's 8 episodes long. That's longer than a Telltale season. Telltale season is like 5 episodes long. The Dispatch is 8 episodes long. And if they do a Dispatch 2, oh boy. Ooh boy. Ooh. So I can't wait to get it. Honestly, I'm trying to be a little bit wise with my money, especially because the holidays are coming up and I just need to make sure I get everyone a gift. And then of course save up for stuff that I need, because right now I'm in between shows and I'm not getting paid. Once I do start getting paid, then yeah, maybe I will get Dispatch. Another game I do want to play that I've been seeing people play is No, I'm Not Human, which is a kind of a point-and-click game to where you're basically in an apocalyptic setting. The sun is setting off solar flares and burning everything during the day and at night. And at night, basically, these mole men called visitors are coming out of the ground and body body snatching humans and pretending to be humans. Like, it's kind of that psychological horror kind of thing. Like, choices matter. I like choices matter kind of games, to where it makes me feel immersed in, like, I'm in the game, and everything I do moves the story forward. You know? Which is why I like Star Wars The Old Republic, Baldur's Gate, The Wolf Among Us. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I also recently got back into playing the Yakuza franchise. I'm starting at 0 again, because I have 0 on the computer. I'm probably going to get, 1, 2 onward on the computer instead of my Xbox, because I haven't been playing Xbox at all. I'm just going to be honest. I'm done with Xbox. I'm moving to PC. Yeah, because remember when I started streaming Yakuza and Shadow of War off of my Xbox? I'm done with that. I'm done with that. They're just going to be on PC. So, yeah. Yeah, I've been playing Yakuza 0 offline. Or on my PC. And also, I downloaded some texture mods and just some quality of life mods that make the game much better. I tested them. They work beautifully, especially the HD textures. Oh my god, it looks amazing. But also, Sega is doing some naughty things. They just announced that they are delisting Yakuza 0 from Steam because they want to just only sell Yakuza 0 Director's Cut as the definitive edition. Even though the only pros of the Director's Cut, and the only things the Director's Cut gives, is English dub, 4K resolution, and extra cutscenes which add nothing to the plot. What's the point? For $50, when the game has been $20 for 5+ years. That's ridiculous. At least it's still the same. At least it's still the same price or cheaper on other sites. Like, there's a site called Loaded, which still has the Steam key for that game at like $10. And then there's GOG. GOG, the way they do their games is you actually download a Windows-based or Linux-based or custom installer for whatever operating system you're on. And then you have that installer for however long you want. You can give that installer to whoever else wants it. So you do own the game, at least digitally. So you own the installer, you install the game, and boom, that's it. Which, that's a good upside. And then they also said that, people who own the original version of Yakuza 0, you can upgrade to the Director's Cut for $15. Here's the thing. If the Director's Cut was genuinely good, then yeah, sure, I would pay $15 for the upgrade. But no, I've been playing Yakuza this entire time without an English dub. If I started playing it dubbed, like if I didn't get into Yakuza until this year, I probably would get the Director's Cut. Just for the sake of hearing it in English. And then, let's see, I don't think they're delisting Kiwami. I think it's just Yakuza 0. And there's Kiwami 2. Kiwami 3 just came out, but that's a whole can of worms. And we haven't even gotten into that part in the story yet. Right now I'm kind of debating if I want to get Kiwami 3 or not. Or just play the original Kiwami. Or the original 3. Oh, the bad thing about 3 is just the combat mechanics, because the way that the CPU fights is just so... They constantly block. It's not even fun, dude. It's so bad, it's not even funny. Oh, man. Yeah, but I love Yakuza so much, and it sucks seeing them make just bad decisions. But I don't know. I really don't know, man. I'll probably cross the Yakuza 3 bridge when we get to it. Because at least Dark Ties, the Mine side story looks cool. Damn it, I might just get Kiwami 3 just because. Oh, dang it. Or do I find alternative methods to get it? Nah, I might just bite the bullet. Oh well. I really just don't want to... I might, you know what? I might wait to get it. I'll wait to get it. I'm not gonna get it now. I'll wait. Well, besides that, I really am glad to be back. It really has been a minute. I think I was also probably feeling a little bit burnt out from streaming. I just was in denial and didn't want to admit it. But I'll probably come back to streaming slowly, so no schedules yet. I'll probably just stream when I feel like it, for the most part. I'll probably come back slowly. I don't know what I'll be doing for the Christmas stream. Oh, but I'm off Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Ooh. I'll probably just stick to the Christmas Eve karaoke, because why not? And then I work New Year's Eve. Yeah, oh yeah, ooh. Yeah, dang. I just realized there are so many matinees for the show that's coming up that I probably won't even be able to. You know what? This is good though. This is good that I'm coming back slowly. I'll just stream when I'm comfortable streaming. So it could be Minecraft on Monday. It could be something on Tuesday. It could be PS Tuesday, something on Tuesday. It could be Yakuza on Wednesday. It could be some Dragon Ball game on Thursday, and then Xenoverse Friday. I don't know. We'll just need to wait and see. But yeah, I guess that's all that I have for today. Oh, wait a minute. There's the Streamer Awards and the Game Awards coming out. I haven't voted in those, and honestly, I don't care about award shows anymore. Those are rigged anyways. I'm just like, you know what? They're rigged. I've become a little bit more cynical recently. And yeah, that's probably not a good sign. Enough of that. Yeah, but that's it. That's it for me. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. If you enjoyed what you saw, please follow me on Twitch, where I try to stream as much as I can. As much as I can Pacific Standard Time. Just be sure to keep track of my updates to Blue Sky, and yeah, just be sure to keep track of my updates on Blue Sky. Follow me there as well. I still have my Twitter. I'm not as active on that, but you can follow me on there if you want. And if you're watching this VOD at any point in the future, please like and subscribe to me on YouTube, where I upload all my VODs so you never have to miss a single stream. Alright. Yeah. I don't know when I'll stream. I'm definitely gonna be streaming next week. I don't know when. I'll probably stick to streaming maybe once a week until I'm back feeling comfortable and everything is okay and I've gotten all the kinks and stuff out. But yeah, that's honestly it for me. But yeah, until then, I'm Papa the Survivor, and I will see you when I see you, so see you later. Goodbye. Oh, hold up, I'm mute. Frames, 30 frames.